I am live. I'm trying to get my camera to find a good place because I lost my pop socket. It's broken. So I'm trying to find a good place to fucking put this where you can still see me and you can't see the light. Okay. So, you can still kind of see my fucking light. It's annoying, whatever. Okay. So, I usually make like a lot of really dumb videos that like are kind of depressing, and I feel like sometimes you really need to just liven up the fucking mood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smoke a little bit of weed, and then I'm gonna do like a makeup tutorial for you guys. I did do a video for my gamer friends about like some of my favorite video games. I have yet to upload it because I'm very fucking lazy. I'm getting a computer soon, so this whole YouTube channel and everything in my life is about to change. So bear with me. I will upload it as well as some unseen videos that I've been recording throughout the years, and hopefully that makes up for me never fucking posting. All right, I'll be right back. I literally went away. Okay, I quit smoking, so this is gonna be like really fucking difficult. Okay, I'm super ready though. Ready? Okay. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna talk about is the fact that all these makeup videos that we watch, they all use high-end expensive products. And I'll tell you what, I've been using this Urban Decay primer, and I used to swear by Urban Decay because I was a basic bitch and I was like, Urban Decay, woo! I can afford expensive makeup now. This is complexion primer from Urban Decay, and I'll tell you what. I used CoverGirl for a very long time in high school, and I have since averted back to CoverGirl. You're paying fucking $26 for this thing, and it really doesn't do shit. It's more like a over-glorified moisturizer, but I wouldn't even really call it a moisturizer because it more or less dries my face out. So I really don't fucking suggest it to anybody ever. I did get a bad haircut. We'll talk about that in the next video. So I got it up in little pony thingies to make it look better. Hold on one second. Nico, what the fuck did you just do? Where's Nico? Here's the full story. I got a cat and she's a fucking nut. Okay, okay. So I talked about this. This sucks. Okay. So the next thing I'm gonna use is I already put the primer on. It didn't do anything. So I just put it on to show you that it didn't do anything. Okay, perfect. This is the Urban Decay full coverage makeup. Okay. Now I've used a lot of makeup in my fucking life. Now, if you didn't notice, the title says this is makeup for regular bitches, and here's why. I'm broke consistently, and I feel like to buy fucking products that are like $30 is a little fucking insane. So this is for all my homies out there who are getting by on fucking $6.99 makeup products. You rock. So actually, before I do the coverage and get all into that, and give you a really good example of why you shouldn't pay for that, this I just recently got. This is an NYX palette. It costs like, I think, $8. And it's conceal, correct, contour, camouflage, whatever. I'm not a makeup guru, and I don't know how to do makeup. This is a high tutorial from my friends who are kind of like me. Okay, so I'm going to take this light ass shade right here. And I bet all the gurus out there are like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? I'm helping out people who are less fortunate. Okay, go fuck yourself. So you're gonna take this right here. And from what I've learned, you put it down your nose, over here, and in like a triangle. And like a triangle back to your nose. And get it all up. Get it all up in there. You know what? I think that I was supposed to do this after I put that on. But we'll figure it out. It's okay. I have highlighters, so if it doesn't look right, we can always fix it. And then I'm gonna put concealer under this eye and bring it down. And I'm gonna come back like in a triangle like I did with the other one. And I'm using my mirror right now. I had a big ass mirror to do this in front of, so I'm rich, yay! No, I'm fucking kidding. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to blend that stuff in. I like to put it on my nose a little bit because I got an oily ass nose and I don't like people to tell. So I like to look like a lifeguard. And then they say that you should put it in this T section right here. I'll just do a little dab. I have a very oily T-zone, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to help or not help your T-zone be not oily, but it never helped me in life, so you know, fuck it. And then I'm gonna take this really dark one that's too dark for my face, but it's cream, so it's okay. And I'm going to put it on the bottom of my jaw here, and the bottom of my jaw here. I am not great at contouring, but you know what? I like the way it looks. So to me, it's good enough. Okay. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to do it. The one thing I learned that I didn't know was that it doesn't go like on your cheekbone. It goes fucking under your cheekbone. So you just get a pretty smile. I don't have a pretty smile, but you know, what you got, you work with it. And then go underneath your cheekbone like this. And that looks perfect. Strike a pose. And then underneath, they cut my fucking baby hairs. Yeah, I got a really bad haircut. And if you don't want to pay $8 for a haircut, like that's the life that I live. And you know, shit happens when you don't want to pay for stuff like that. It's just, you know, that's just what happens to you when you're poor. Okay, it's fine. Now that I haven't blended anything in, I know all the makeup gurus are like, this bitch is crazy. Okay. I don't like to use fancy makeup brushes. I got this at Hot Topic for $5 because it reminded me of Beetlejuice, and I like that movie. So, which coincidentally became popular recently, and I wonder if that's actually what this came from. I don't know. Anyways, okay. So, this is a cheap ass brush. And I'm just going to put foundation on top of it because I'm not going to put it on my face first. That sounds dumb. So I'm going to just take the foundation and I'm just going to go and paint my face. And you should do little circles, but I'm kind of stoned and circles sound really hard right now. So I'm just going to go in the best I can. And I used to use the sponge. A lot of brushes don't work well with this. And when you're putting it where you have your contour, the most important thing to remember is that is that you're pushing up where your contour is because you don't want it to fall down because then it looks weird. Okay. I'm just making sure we got this all under control. Okay. I like the brush because it gives me this airbrushed effect look. And if you're asking me why I'm getting all dressed up right now, I'm gonna go meet my husband's friends from work for the first time, and I want them all to know that I am the alpha. I am alpha! Okay. And then we're gonna take a little dab, and we're gonna go all over the fucking place on this side and go up where your contour is because you don't want to look like a fugly bitch. And then, I like to hit my face or my upper lip and my nose last with whatever's left on the brush because if you're like me and you have like super pores on your nose, I have like blackheads galore on my nose, and I've tried the strips, I've tried everything, and you know what? Us poor people, we just don't have the works. And you're like, drink more water, and I'm like, I've tried that, but like I'm still an oily little shit. So I guess your fucking shit is wrong. And always blend down into your neck. I'm not gonna paint my fucking neck because that's stupid. Someone's watching. I don't know who it is. I don't have a lot of subscribers, so if you're watching, welcome. I'm stoned and I'm doing a makeup video. So you're just gonna blend it all up into your fucking neck and shit. Okay. But we're not gonna paint our fucking necks because that looks dumb. And then I just use whatever left on my face, on my nose. And then we look close, and we can see that it's properly filled in all the little holes in our face so that we look like a choppy, cheap mess. But it's okay, because no one can see our real face. And that's what we're trying to hide. Okay. And then I'm going to take a nice tiny ass dab for my brush. Okay? It's a small dab. I'm going to put a little bit more on than that. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. It's a little bit bigger than what I wanted, but it's close enough. So we're just gonna go like this. I lost my one viewer. It's fine. He was a guy, so that makes sense. And then I'm just gonna go all over my fucking forehead with this fucking brush, and I'm just gonna make it look fancy and do my best. And if you didn't pluck your hairs prior to because you don't know how to do that shit on your own, that's okay. That's okay. That's what us bitches gotta do. We pluck that shit on our own because we can't afford to get it done, and we're too afraid to get the little hairs in the crevices because we're not good like that. You know, you gotta teach yourself what you can when you don't have money, because this shit just doesn't work. Okay, at the end, you guys are gonna be like, this bitch did all this shit with. Okay. Oh, I meant to go into the coverage a little bit. So yeah, I'm using Urban Decay, but that's because I'm too broke to go buy a new one, and the shelf life on it has definitely expired. And it's really cool if you have a lot of time to put into your facial routine every day. But if you work a 9 to 5 and you come home and play video games afterwards and you want to look like a princess, but at the same time, like, you don't want to put in the same effort as a princess, this is really good for you. And you understand the struggle of having makeup that's old as fuck that you bought off the top shelf because you wanted to look pretty, but then realized probably you're never going to use it, and then it became 2 years old, and now the shelf life is old, and you're like, you know what, I'm kind of broke, so I'm just going to continue to use it. And that's what you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm going to get really close because I really caked this shit on there this time, but that's okay. I'm stoned, and everyone at the party can just know that. I'll just tell them, like, look, I smoked a little bit too much, and this was the outcome. And it kind of doesn't match my face because I put too much on. But that's okay, because no one's going to call you out on it. They're all too scared. They're like, this bitch is crazy. She's neck doesn't match her face. You don't want to tell her that shit. That's the bitch that might hurt you. I don't know. Only crazy bitches have that. Okay. So, but what I've learned is that you 100% can stick to CoverGirl. Like, I used to use CoverGirl's 2-in-1. Which was absolutely, I picked my nose, yep, which was absolutely amazing, and I liked the way it covered my face, but it wasn't a full coverage, it was more like a sheer coverage. However, Revlon does the same shit. Like, you can get a full coverage Revlon makeup, and you know what, it might not be as airbrushed as, well, really expensive shit, but it's definitely as fucking good as Urban Decay. So, you know what I'm saying? You get what you get for the money, and if what you get is just a little bit less for the money, for a lot less money, you fucking go with it. This is Neutrogena, which I bought because I thought it would be better for my face, and it kind of is because it's oil-free, but CoverGirl makes a line that's oil-free now too, or they always have. I just really never could find it. But it's like the blue one, and it works the same. All powders are the same. You don't have to have a fancy powder. All powders are the same. It's really all on how you put it on. And before I put that on, I'm actually going to take this, and I'm going to go in with it like that. And I'm just going to put the powder and set it into my lower eye, because it's all about the tricks, ladies. It's all about the tricks. This is a trick that you can use to make your eyes look not tired. So when you work your 9 to 5 job, or if you work what I used to work and you fucking work from 6:30 in the fucking morning to 7 p.m. I'm really glad I don't do that anymore. I miss the money, but you know, shit, get some fucking sleep is nice. If you work a lot, and I forgot where I was going with that, but you feel me? Yeah, you feel me? When you don't want to look tired of shit, you dab this shit under your eye. And my makeup routine, when done well, like quickly and not explained, it actually goes by pretty fucking fast. I do my makeup really fast. And sometimes I'll like give myself an hour to prepare, and then I'm sitting there for a half fucking hour, and I'm like, my makeup is melting. That's the only difference I can tell between cheaper makeup is that it doesn't last as long. But if you buy the really expensive like makeup setter, it'll turn your regular drugstore makeup into like God, okay? So just buy a $28 big ass bottle of the like expensive setter. I like the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, and it turns all of my makeup into Urban Decay products. That's the secret. Okay. My nose is really oily, and I can feel that I definitely put too much makeup on, but you know, that's what you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? So I should wait till my face dries, but my husband's coming to get me soon, and I don't have a lot of time for that. So this is my next biggest mistake. If you have time to do your makeup, make sure it fucking dries before you do what I'm about to do. Okay? Okay. So I just took this really big ass brush because I'm too afford regular brushes, and this brush was like $1 at the fucking store on sale. And so I just bought it, and I use it for whatever the fuck I feel like using it for. My mom got me Harry Potter brushes off Amazon for Christmas, and I use those for my eyeshadow, sue me. So we're just gonna take the brush, and we're gonna go brush. I'm not gonna speed this up either for you guys. If you're like, oh, this bitch is gonna speed this up, surely. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna speed this shit up for you because I want you to see all the fucking shit in between. I want you to see all the drugs that I do. You should be going in a circle. If you're not going in a circle and you're looking at me and you're like, this bitch is definitely all over her face, you're probably stoned like I am, so it's okay. So you're just supposed to go in a circle. I'm really caking this shit on. I am not doing a great job right now. Just gonna go in a circle. Oh, I think there was still brown on this. Oh well. That shit happens when you only have one brush for everything. Sometimes shit gets mixed up, and that's okay. Always put it on your little earpiece, because if you tuck your hair behind your ear a lot like me, and they're like, why is your face really tan and your ears kind of pink? And I'm like, well, because all the blood is in my ears, and my face has no color to it at all. So I have to paint my face, and my ears, they're just naturally fucking pink all the time. I don't understand that. I have like the weirdest elf ears that you will ever see in the whole world. They're just weird as shit. You can't really see it, but they kind of come to like a little bit of a point. And it's so fucking weird, and it's so hard. I remember I let my stepsister, when I was little, I let her pierce my ears because she really wanted to. And you know, when you're a sister, you gotta support that shit. You can't be like, nah, bitch, don't pierce my ear. You gotta be like, yeah, I'll fucking be your Barbie doll. You gotta let that girl dye your hair. You gotta let her put makeup on you. You gotta let her get, you know. I let her do my makeup for my wedding, and she's amazing now. She's a makeup artist. But when I was younger and I went on one of my first dates, she did my makeup for that too, and she did my hair, and I let her do my hair all the time, and now she's a makeup artist, and look at that. Goals. Yeah, it's all your fault that that's happening, Nico. Okay, so, yeah. So she pierced my ear, and because I have this weird, like, thing going on in my ears, it just turned out really fucking weird. This is the most, like, just awful coverage I've ever I choked on powder. Oh my god, that was awful. I think it's safe to say that I'm putting too much on the brush, but that's okay, because you're just gonna cake your face in more shit after this step. Anyways, so what's good is good. Before I got up to do my makeup, I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3. And spoiler alert, it's not as good as 1 or 2, which I fucking expected. 14 years. 14 years. And I'm a little disappointed, so that's fine. And everybody's rushing through it, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna rush through because I haven't finished the game. Because I like to do all the stuff. I believe that the adventures in the game are not, the game is an adventure, okay? Because there's all kinds of shit to do on the side, and I feel like that's the important stuff we should be doing, and you can't enjoy the game unless you're doing all that stuff. But I feel like Kingdom Hearts put a lot of stuff in there this time, and it's all too much. Okay. I want to make sure I don't miss a step, so I'm just going through my purse to find things. Okay. So the next step, and I'm now 20 minutes in, and my battery's dying, so if this is cut short, I'm sorry. But you had fun. This is an NYX palette, contour palette. This was still kind of expensive. I think it was like $14, which even at the drugstore, most of these are like a terrible price. They're still expensive as shit. So I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna tell you a couple of things, okay? No one cares if you're a contour queen. No one cares. The rest of us out here still can't get the eyeliner right, okay? So we're learning. And they're not gonna call us out on it. So fuck it. We're gonna do what we want, okay? So you shouldn't use the darkest shade on your face. So this shade is just not essential for you. You also shouldn't use a really pale yellow on your face. So this is also not essential for you. Okay? Because this is a light colored palette. And then there's a darker colored palette. But for some reason, the darker colored palette still has really bright lights. And the light colored palette still has really darks. I don't know what the fuck anybody is using this for, because when I put this on my face, I thought it was going to be like a regular, just like dark brown. It's not. It's almost black on my face. It is almost like actual like black on my face. And it did not blend at all. So if you're using the drugstore brands, even like the really expensive brands, they use like all kinds of different shades, and I always see this yellow color. And I never understand the yellow color because I've never met a person with that shade of skin. Is it like a highlight? Is it a shimmer? I don't understand, because I don't understand. So I'm gonna use this one. It's kind of dark, but not really. And I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna put it over the dark that I did before. And like I said, I don't know how to contour. This is just me having fun. If you're enjoying it, I'm fucking happy. That's all that matters. I'm just gonna keep putting that shit on there too. Fuck yeah. Because this one is too light, and I have yet to find that in between. So yeah. Yeah. I like to shine like a fairy in the sun. So I'm gonna take the really shimmery palette that never matches anyone. And it's okay though. I'm gonna put some stuff over it, so it won't be too bad. But I'm just gonna cake that shit on under my eyes, because when you're really fucking cool, you can do shit like that. And I'm really fucking cool, so I can do shit like that. Nobody needs makeup, because we're honestly all so pretty. And, oh, I'm back up 1 viewer. Look at that. No one needs makeup. We're all very pretty. But no one said it wasn't fucking fun. And I'm having fun. Okay. And then I like to put it on my nose, because I always see these pictures of these really pretty, like, emo chicks, and I'm like, ooh. And so yeah, I like to do that, but I don't like to leave it on there. I just like to have it on there when I'm doing my makeup, because like I just like to look like a fucking yeah, okay. I just like to see it. Okay. Now I'm going to, oh, I forgot to do the contour into my cheekbones. And then, you guys can't even see it. You're like, what is all this that she's doing to her face? But you can't tell. Okay. Now I'm going to take the brush that I use for my blush because this is a fucking dry palette. This is not a wet palette of contour colors. This is not cream. This is fucking just powder. So I'm going to take the powder brush. I'm just going to brush it all in there. And, it's all about the tricks, like I said, so brush up. Don't brush down. I just brushed down. Everybody was like, what the fuck? You just went past your own tip. I'm like, yes, I did, because I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I'm kind of fucking stoned. So let's just bear with me. And this will turn into something amazing, I promise. Okay? It doesn't matter what products you use. At the end of the night, we all look like a mess anyways, because we're drunk and we naturally sweat more when we're drunk for some reason. I don't understand why we were created that way. That seems like it's really unfortunate, but when we're drunk, we sweat. We sweat so much, and everybody's makeup's coming off at the end of the night if we're really honest with ourselves about it. So, you know, it's okay. Don't sweat the small stuff. You feel me? Okay? Now, I don't own like a lot of eyeshadow palettes because like, I'm a poor person. And most of my eyeshadow palettes I got for $5 at Hot Topic. I did recently buy this CoverGirl Sunsets palette, and I really fucking like it. The only reason for me to use this tonight, though, is to kind of show everybody, like what it looks like, because it really doesn't match my outfit. But I might do it anyway, just to show you guys what it looks like if my phone doesn't die first. So yeah. But I'm going to talk about this for a second. If you're broke as shit and you're a regular store like person and you don't wear a lot of makeup a lot, because let's face it, you gotta go to work and you don't have time for that shit. So unless you're waking up at like 7 in the morning before you go to work, you're really not, or like, because 7 in the morning for me, because that's 2 hours before work. But if you're waking up at like 6 a.m., you're not going to get up at 4 a.m. to fucking do a full face of makeup before you go out. It's just not going to happen. So it's 5 days out of a fucking week that you're not wearing makeup. Don't fucking buy makeup. You can go to the drugstore right now and just get samples. You can just get samples and samples of makeup and never have to pay for anything. And then